Good morning. Day 8 of the press up challenge. I'm up at the top of Silver Hill Wood. Nice bit of path here. It's been raining, but I think this is a dry bit. So I'll do this first, and then I'll do my piece to camera afterwards. 25 press ups, 25 days. Press ups for 25 days, raising awareness of the issues of mental health, depression, anxiety and suicide prevention. Now, you might well say, what's the point? It's all a bit pointless. But when you think about it, isn't everything a man does, or a woman, I mean a human, isn't everything a human does a bit pointless? Eh? I don't mean that to sound depressing. If it does, I apologise. But we do stuff. We go round the block. You know, if you want to talk about pointless, maybe I could suggest working in a dead-end job for minimum wage for 40 years. To be chucked out on the scrap heap at the end of it, and end your days where nobody knows your name in an old folks home, stinking of wee. Some people might say that's a bit pointless. Then riding those things. I got told yesterday, what's the point? What'd you do it for? There isn't really a deep psychological answer to it. Makes me feel good is the only answer I could come up with. Makes me feel good. I believe we get one trip round this here block called life, I believe. Obviously other belief systems are available, but with my belief that you only come round this path once, it's proper windy, you have to enjoy what you've got. In my mind, I spent a long time going with the crowd, going with the flow, slating what my friends slated, bigging up what my friends thought were cool. Where did that get me? That was all pointless, wasn't it? Motorbikes, riding around on motorbikes. It's dangerous. Very often cold, very often wet. What's the point of that? Well, if you've ever got or had a motorbike, if you've ever done any motorbike riding, you'll know what the point of that is. Makes you feel good. Makes you feel part of something bigger. Part of something real. Life itself, what's the point? You go round and round the block of life, get up every day, do the same things. What's the point of it all, eh? Enjoy yourself. That's the point of it all. Enjoy yourself. Make yourself at one with the universe and the world around you. Is that not the point? Hey? What's the point of enjoying music? What's the point of being in love with somebody? What's the point of having family? Don't treat any of this as negative stuff. I'm really upbeat inside here today. I'm really upbeat. I had an excellent day out yesterday with Lily the Pink and Mr. Grumpy. Slap up meal, hot tub. Now you might say, what's the point? What's the point of getting in an hot tub? What's the point of going round somebody's house to eat food? Well, what is the point? You tell me what the point is. I know what I felt. Me and my dear wife, we had a jolly nice time. caught up with some friends, got a new social bubble, as we're now allowed to call it. Trying to stay as safe and sensible. These are words that don't sit well with me, safe and sensible. But with this bloody virus going about, we have got to be a bit safe and a bit sensible, haven't we not? Have we not? What's the point? What's the point of social distancing? Eh? What's the point of pubs? This is Sunday morning, the 5th of July. How many? I bet every one of you watching could name at least 2 pubs that got shut down yesterday within a few hours of being open. Now, I might legitimately say, what's the point of that? Eh? What was the point of relaxing lockdown rules on a Saturday? We've had pubs shut for 3 months, most of them. I do know a couple that kept serving, by the way. But what's the point of opening on a Saturday and then giving people only 2 hours to go and have a drink? Now, I might in the old days, have gone and had a drinking session. Get in the pub when it opens and you leave at drunk o'clock. Now there's no time limit on that. Sometimes it'll be a couple of hours. Sometimes you might be there all day and all night. Depending on the crack, depending on who's coming and going, depending on how jolly you feel, depending on what you're drinking. But drunk o'clock might not come for several hours, by which time most of the people that drink have been happily drunk, quite merrily away. You see? But being put a time limit on it, that was only ever going to end up in one way. That was only ever going to end up with the A&E stretched to breaking point, with the police resources stretched to breaking point, fights, nightmare. Now see, I've stopped drinking 34 days today, 33, 34, lost count, 2nd of June I stopped drinking. And the point of that for me was up here. I don't like being out of control. I don't like things not being in an order. In a good order, in a, what's the word? I don't know what the word is. But I didn't like it, I couldn't handle it. And I can't have a quiet social drink. I did for 3 years, and then I couldn't. I've said this before, and I will say it again, because not everybody watches every day. So, what is the point? What is the point of anything? What is the point of train spotting? What is the point of model railways? Eh? They occupy your mind. All of the things that I've said leading up to this, all of the things. The cycling, the motorcycling, going out drinking with your mates. Everything that you might say, what's the point? The point is to occupy your mind. And if your mind is occupied, you're growing as a person. You're comfortable in your own skin. Now, is that not the point to life? To be comfortable in your own skin? Eh? Because people outside will look at you, me, us, and they will judge us, see us, measure us on what they see. And if they see a balanced individual who's comfortable in their own skin, then they'll think that's a person they want to spend time with, or listen to, or be around. So there's the point today. I've done my press-ups. I've done my bit. The person I'm nominating will be Ticky-Tacky Toad on the old anti-social media. 25 persons to be nominated. This was day 8. 25 press-ups, 25 days, raising awareness for the mental health. You lot have a good day. I'm going to try my best. I've got new shocks on my motorbike today. I made a total mess of the video, so that isn't being uploaded. I shall have to edit that all out again. But what's the point of that, eh? You all have a good day. I love yous all. Ta-da.